Deposit limits, loss limits, and session limits are built into every iGaming Ontario licensed casino, not as optional features, but as required tools under AGCO's responsible gambling standards. And they all work differently. Understanding what each one actually does is the first step to using any of them effectively. A deposit limit is a cap on how much money you can add to your account in a set period, daily, weekly, or monthly, depending on which time frame you choose. Once you hit the cap, the platform won't accept further deposits until the window resets. It's enforced at the system level. There's a specific rule about increasing a deposit limit that's worth knowing. Under AGCO requirements, if you want to raise your limit, there's a mandatory cooling off period before the increase takes effect. The idea is that you can't bump a limit upward in the heat of a session. If you want to lower a limit, that happens immediately. The asymmetry is intentional. It's designed so that the tool protects you from impulsive decisions at the moment you're least likely to make calm ones. A loss limit works differently. Instead of capping what you put in, it tracks how much you've lost within a time period. When you hit your threshold, the system stops you from continuing to play until the window resets. So you could deposit $200 and set a $100 loss limit. When you're down $100, the session ends regardless of what's still in your account. Session limits are time-based rather than money-based. They cap how long a single active play session can run. When the timer runs out, the session ends. Time spent in a session is one of the harder things to track naturally when you're focused on a game, and a session limit automates that judgment. All three tools are available at Jackpot City, Spin Casino, Royal Vegas, and Ruby Fortune, because AGCO requires them to be. You'll typically find them in your account settings under a responsible gambling or player protection section. Once set, the rules around increasing them mean the system does some of the decision-making for you. The underlying logic is the same across all three. Put the parameters around how much you spend and how long you play in place before the session starts, when you're in the clearest position to set them. Thanks for watching, and remember, you need to be 19 to play. Gamble responsibly.